sitting out in the courtyard, and a servant girl came to him. She said,
"You also are the Jesus of Galilee?"
But he denied it before them all, saying,
"I don't know what you're talking about."
Then Peter went out to the gateway, where another girl saw him, and said to the people there,
"This fellow also was with Jesus of Nazareth."
He denied it again, and with an oath.
"I don't know that man."
After a little while, those standing there went up to Peter and said,
"Surely you're one of them. Your accent give you away."
Then he began to call down curses, and he swore to them.
"I don't know that man."
Immediately a rooster crowed. Then Peter remembered the words that Jesus had spoken.
"Before the rooster crows, you will disown me 3 times.
And he went outside and wept bitterly.
Disowned.
Meanwhile, Jesus stood before the governor, and the governor asked him,
"Are you the king of the Jews?"
You have said so."
Jesus replied. When he was accused by the chief priests and the elders, he gave no answer. Then Pilate asked him,
"Don't you hear the testimony they are bringing against you?"
But Jesus made no reply, not even to a single charge, to the great amazement of the governor. Pilate asked the crowd,
"What shall I do then with Jesus, who is called the Messiah?"
Crucify him!
Condemned.
Then the governor's soldiers took Jesus into the praetorium and gathered the whole company of soldiers around him. They stripped him and put a scarlet robe on him, and then twisted a crown of thorns together and set it on his head. They put a staff in his right hand, and they knelt in front of him and mocked him.
"Hail, King of the Jews."
They spit on him and took the staff and struck him on the head again and again. After they had mocked him, they took off his robe and put his own clothes on him. Then they led him away to crucify him.
Ridiculed. Beat.
As they were going out, they met a man from Cyrene named Simon, and they forced him to carry the cross. They came to a place called Golgotha, which means the place of the skull. There they offered Jesus wine to drink, mixed with gall, but after tasting it, he refused to drink it. When they had crucified him, they divided up his clothes by casting lots.
Crucified.
Just make it that I'm going to take a picture. Just
From noon until 3 in the afternoon, darkness came over all the land. About 3 in the afternoon, Jesus cried out in a loud voice,
Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani.
which means, my God, why have you forsaken me?
Forsaken.
And when Jesus had cried out again in a loud voice, he gave up his spirit.
Dead. Hear my cry, O God. Listen to my prayer. From the ends of the earth I call to you. I call to you as my heart grows faint. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I.